This report brought to you by the Richmond Club, where investors and high-growth companies meet.
I'm Galit Solomon for the Richmond Report. We first told you about Global Energy Metals at the start of 2019. The Vancouver-based company acquires and develops high-quality cobalt assets in Canada, the U.S., and Australia. We caught up with the company's president, CEO, Mitchell Smith, for an update. Mitch, welcome back to the Richmond Report.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for having me. Really appreciate this.
The last time we spoke was early 2019. Give us an update on what's been happening with Global Energy Metals.
Sure. So we've been very active. We've had a number of different initiatives that we've really focused on, mostly in terms of securing new sources of cobalt material and supply projects. We've been able to acquire the assets in Nevada that we spoke to
Right.
last time, and that's really been our key focus on that. In addition to that, we've also had work being done on de-risking the projects in Australia. We took 100% of the Millennium assets, neighboring Mount Isa projects. We've partnered with a group called Cobalt Blue, who's an ASX-listed peer in terms of understanding metallurgy on that project. And most recently, we just announced a royalty with a group, Electric Royalties, who are taking a small royalty on the Millennium asset for a non-dilutive financing of just over $1.9 million. So very exciting times for the company, and all ways in terms of building and creating exposure to the market.
Yeah, it sounds like it's been a busy time.
It has been. It has been very busy, but again, very creative ways to build global energy and create that investment exposure to what we believe is one of the biggest investment opportunities in the battery metal space. Let's
rewind for a moment and talk about the Nevada property, because we did speak around this time last year, maybe a little earlier in 2019.
Right.
And at the time, you hadn't acquired the property yet. You have now. What can you tell us about it and where it's going?
Nevada's a fantastic jurisdiction to be an exploration company. The projects are in very close proximity to one of the world's biggest battery manufacturers, with, of course, being Tesla and the Gigafactory. It's about 150 kilometers away. The project itself had fragmented ownership over the course of the last couple hundred years, and because of that, there was never really any work done on that since it was producing back in the late 1800s. So we're really excited to be the first group to go there and actually do modern exploration on this project. And we started doing that over the course of the last this past summer.
Right.
We did underground sampling and mapping through some of the adits that are existing there. We did metallurgical work. We were able to do magnetic surveys and orthophoto digital work. And so now we're at a point where we're going to interpret all that data and start with the next phase and put forward the first ever inaugural drill program at Lovelock. So very exciting times ahead.
Right.
And, historically the numbers were very significant: 14% cobalt, 12% nickel, which is unheard of. So for us to be able to go in and do work on that project will be very interesting.
And I think this is a great segue to my next question,
Sure.
Which is, we speak to investors here at the Richmond Report,
Yes.
or potential investors, and one of the questions on their minds is, well, why now? Why is now the time for me to invest in this stock? So if you can provide us with 3 or 4 reasons.
Now is the time. The recognition for cobalt and battery metals is becoming much more evident, and the supply chain is very much fragmented in terms of it comes from one jurisdiction, being the DRC mainly. It's refined by one country, being China, and so there's an understanding that there's a need for mineral independence, and nations are working towards building their own and securing their own, not only the raw material, but also the refinement, etc. And so, we're building that pipeline of supply of material. And electrification is here. People have a great respect for electric cars now, and it's changed very quickly over the last couple of years. Battery metals like cobalt are essential for powering that future of cars, and Global Energy represents a very interesting company that can allow for investment exposure to that market.
Okay, excellent. 2020, what's ahead?
Yeah, so I think there's going to be a lot of exciting news flow over the course of the next few months. We've started the year off strong with some of the initiatives that we're looking to undertake. First, with the focus on the Nevada assets, the partnership with Electric Royalties on the royalty deal with Millennium, allowing us to move forward that project. And there's certainly some new stuff that'll be forthcoming.
Yeah, sounds like exciting times ahead.
Yes, for sure.
Very good. Thank you so much for your time.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
To learn more about Global Energy Metals, be sure to head to our website, www.richmondclub.com. For more information about other high-growth companies, be sure to follow us on YouTube and find us on social media. For the Richmond Report, I'm Galit Solomon.
If you enjoyed this video, please let us know. You've been watching the Richmond Club Report. If you've just come across this channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm sure you'll find a lot of interesting and lucrative investment and trading ideas around here. We'll see you again soon on the next video. Cheers, guys. Have an amazing and profitable day.